How you doing? I'm Jimmy Falcone, a former mafia big shot and current suburban schnook, living in witness protection in Canada. It wasn't easy giving up the old life. My family and me was used to living a certain way, looking a certain way, and mostly talking a certain way. And so I say, a bada boom bada bing, and he goes, what's the matter with you, Stugatz?
People, come on. The sooner you learn how to speak Canadian, the sooner we can send you to your new home.
Wait a minute. They don't have American cheese in Canada?
They do, but it's called processed cheese.
Does it still taste like crap?
Yes. For the most part, yes.
There's no Cliff's Notes up there? How am I gonna almost not fail my classes?
They're called Cole's Notes, but I'd recommend studying harder.
You're cute.
Wait a minute. They call a garbage disposal a garburator?
Yes.
That sounds sexy.
How come they don't have Canadian bacon in Canada?
They call it back bacon.
What, from the back end of the pig? Why don't they just call it ass bacon?
That might go good with that Progress cheese.
I got a question. Do they call it a stick-up or a hold-up?
People! It's not that hard. Bathrooms are called washrooms. Whole milk is called... Wait, this can't be right. It says here it's called... homo milk.
Oh, what kind of sick country you taking us to?
And who exactly milks these homos?
But we had no choice but to pick up this godforsaken language before they shipped us off to
Regina.
Saskatchewan, where I'm still trying to learn my ABZs. But if you think just because we live in the Great White North, we're gonna drink homo milk, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
I did it! I recreated the universe! All those Friday nights spent honing my math skills and letting my limbs atrophy have paid off! Time to discover once and for all the true nature of our world!
Oh my God, my shoes!
Stop! Your shoes aren't in there, they're on your feet.
I know, but this is where they sleep. Besides, with no shoes in it, what's so important about a stupid box?
Because inside this box is an exact replica of all existence. One glance and I will unravel the mysteries of creation and discover the true meaning of life.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Just put it back in my room when you're done.
And now, the moment of truth. Wheel over, Stephen Hawking! Wow, this is amazing! An endless, vast expanse of nothing. I mean, I knew it would be that, but it's just so darn big. I'm just a speck. This planet's a speck. I'm a speck on a speck on a speck.
At least you have legs.
A little pasta bolognese, a nice Chianti, some antipasti, and bada bing, that raccoon's going down.
Why you gotta waste a good meal? Just strangle it. Jimmy, get rid of that trap. You know how Petey gets when we kill animals. Humane this, and do you have to slaughter them for fun that?
Cook, the boys gotta learn. We're on top of the food chain because we evolved over hundreds of years. Before you say anything, kid, I'm telling you this vermin has it coming. Don't go eating my geraniums, buddy. I'm a man and I kill things.
What do I care if one little raccoon dies when the universe is endless, human endeavor pointless, and life meaningless? Utterly meaningless.
Well, that was weird.
He didn't even make me feel guilty, which somehow makes me feel guilty.
I'll just have 2 peas, because I had a big glass of water for lunch.
Why? Food won't fill the void.
Petey, eat for God's sake. There are children starving right beside you.
So what? We're all just mites of dust with no reason to live.
Whoa, 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 no reason to live? What about the fat payday of a trifecta? That's worth living for.
A Fendi bag and store credit?
Scratching a real itchy body part.
And have you ever seen the tanned backside of a hot Brazilian... nut! I was gonna say nut!
How about your family? Aren't we worth living for? And you better say yes or I'll kill you.
Promise.
May God have mercy on your soul, Peter Frampton Falcone.
Nice try, but there is no God.
What?
I've seen the universe, Mother. and it's a never-ending desert of nothing. God has left the building.
Well, if he's leaving, I should be allowed to leave. Do I have to finish my pee?
I know I just did. No, wait. There we go.
Ah, young Peter, taking a kick at the can at the old kick at the can game. Brings back memories. My father used to kick my can. Now, don't forget to recycle this.
Why bother? They're just a bunch of random molecules.
Ah, nihilism. Existentialism's ugly cousin. But I defend your rights to your beliefs, so all I can say is recycle or pay a fine. For Canada, where every day is Earth Day.
Come in.
Cheech, can we talk? I'm worried about Petey. I don't know what's wrong with him, and I don't know what's wrong with me for suddenly caring what's wrong with him.
Jimmy, I tell you this every time you worry about the kid. You get him drunk, you get him laid, he'll find the meaning of life.
I'm not sure that's good parenting, Cheech.
You remember your first time?
Sure. Her name was Sharon, and she had the body of a goddess. She needed help changing a flat tire.
And then she pulled your pants off and showed you the time of your life.
How did you know that?
'Cause she was a whore. Ah, not whore slut. Whore prostitute.
What?
Your dad paid her. He told me all about it. You was a tubby teenager who liked Broadway musicals. He had to set you straight.
It's true. I haven't listened to Miss Saigon since. I can't believe this, Cheech. I mean, I think about that day with Sharon a lot. I mean, a lot. Like just last night with Cookie. And it's not just the sex, but how I wooed her, how I won her. It gave me the confidence to do so many other things.
Jeez, Jimmy, you're not gonna...
Father, how could you betray me so? Sharon, how could you not let me know?
One more note, and I swear to God I'll put you out of your misery.
Oh, Virgin Mary, I don't know what to do. My dear, sweet little boy's going to spend eternity in hellfire because he doesn't believe in God.
If there's no God, who knocked me up? Hey-yo!
I need your help. He's my only son.
Don't tell me about sons. Mine totally dissed me. Chose his father over me. Of course, his dad did have that deluxe apartment in the sky.
Please, Mary, stay on topic.
And then he goes and gets himself caught up with that apostle gang and literally throws his life away. And for what?
Mankind?
Please, what'd they ever do for him? I wanted him to go to med school, but he wanted to be a carpenter. He could have been Dr. Christ, for Christ's sake. But no, he wanted to make chairs. Oy, such a disappointment.
Look, Mary, how about Petey?
You mean Peter? He was no saint, let me tell you. He made a pass at me at Jesus' bar mitzvah. He had a thing for older women. Not many people know this, but I am the original MILF.
I'm talking about my boy, Petey. How do I get him to start believing in God again?
All right. Here's what you do. Tell the kid to pray for something. I'll call the ex and make it happen.
You do that for me? Oh, thank you so much.
No problem. I got nothing going today except lending my image to a piece of toast in Newark. Then I'm wide open.
Come on, everybody! Time for church!
Jesus Christ, Jimmy, I've been in Canada for 6 months. I got nothing to confess.
As you know, I will not be joining you to worship your tin god.
Fine by me.
Hey, if he don't gotta go, why do I gotta go?
We gotta get everybody out of the house. Petey don't know it, but I hired him a girl and she'll be here any minute.
But you were so upset that your father did it for you.
Yeah, but I got to thinking about it in the shower and I came around.
Church is for suckers.
No, it's fun. I love going into the confessional and making the priests blush.
I like going in and punching them in the bojangles. But not every week.
Petey, I'm trying to accept this whole not believing in God thing.
So, does that mean you've canceled the exorcism?
No, I already paid for the caterer. Just do me a favor. Pray one time. If God doesn't answer, I'll never bother you again. Indulge the woman who brought you into this world so she doesn't have to take you out.
Psh, is she really so naive as to think I can just get on my knees, put my hands together, and say, I pray that a pretty girl shows up on my doorstep and it'll happen? Religion is nothing but one big Band-Aid on the scab of life.
Hi. My car broke down and my cell phone's dead. Can I come in and use your phone?
I can't believe it! God actually exists! And he has the same taste as me.
Yeah, I don't mind waiting, Auto Club. I'm at a really cute guy's house, and his parents aren't home.
How could this be? I was certain there was only nothingness, and then she appears. God has spoken.
The Auto Club will be here in an hour. Exactly. What should we do to kill the time?
This is amazing. Can you hang on? I gotta give thanks. Thanks.
I guess now it's my turn to show gratitude for letting me wait here.
Thanks again. No, I can't. I must reject all sin.
Okay, so what are we gonna do for the next 57 minutes? Buttocks! Triple word score!
You have a very rich vocabulary.
I'm a big fan of 18th century erotic literature.
Brenda, you're amazing. You're the most fascinating player I've ever seen. I can't wait to see which exotic word you'll put down next. Oh.
I'm not finished.
All right, fellatio. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10. Double word score makes 20, and...
Well, that's it for me.
I thought you were waiting for the Auto Club.
They're taking too long. I'll just drive it to the gas station.
Then why did you... Shh.
Too many questions.
Well, can I see you again?
Sure. I can do 5 to 6 tomorrow, or a quickie at 7:45.
I'll take both. Praise Jesus!
Hey, kiddo, what's with the smile? I thought life was a big pile of junk.
It was the most amazing thing, Pop. I prayed for a beautiful woman to show up at the door, and then just like that, one did.
That's my boy. And then what happened?
Isn't it obvious? I found God.
I bet you did.
We played Scrabble and talked and talked and gazed into each other's eyes and talked some more, and then she left.
Petey, if you pray to God for a pony and he sends you one, you gotta ride it. You don't challenge it to a board game.
Pops, I've never felt this way about anyone. This weekend, I'm taking her to a church picnic and a scavenger hunt, followed by a screening of Return of the King, Director's Cut. 13 hours of G-rated bliss.
13 hours? At $1,000 an hour? That's...
I have distressing news, Jimmy. Yesterday, I noticed a car parked outside your house. I ran the plates and, well, it belongs to a known prostitute.
What? A prostitute's not allowed to park her car?
She knocked on your door.
A prostitute can't knock on a door?
And she went inside with only Petey at home.
A prostitute can't solicit my son? Okay, I'll give you that one.
Soliciting sex is illegal, Jimmy, and that's against the rules.
Okay, McCool, here's the thing. Yes, I hired a girl for Petey, but nothing happened.
Why would I believe that, Jimmy?
Have you met my son?
I believe it. For Canada, where the oldest profession is still logging!
Hey, where's Petey?
Praise the Virgin Mary. He's been spending all his time at the church.
I don't know what kind of scam he's running, but I swear to God I'm gonna muscle my way in.
You don't have to muscle your way into God's house, Gina. His heart is always open to you. What?
You just look like one of those people who don't use electricity.
I found a higher calling, and it's called the Lord's work.
That's my son.
Now let us say grace. Everyone join hands.
Cookie, switch seats with me. I don't want to hold hands with a boy.
Dear Lord, God in heaven, Savior of all men, except men who love men, please pour your golden love upon us.
Ew.
Cleanse my family of all unrighteousness. I know that's asking a lot, seeing as my sister puts out for anyone with 2 hands. My uncle's a degenerate, and I'm pretty sure my mother used to pole dance for loose change.
What the hell, Petey? Okay, my turn. God, please forgive my son for breaking the 5th commandment and not honoring his mother, and for being a massive douchebag. Amen.
Sticks and stones, Mother. Which is what we should be hurling at Teresa for parading herself around like a modern-day Jezebel.
Who's Jezebel? She sounds fat.
Look, kid, you need to learn how this whole religion thing works.
I'm very curious to hear what you can teach me about piety.
We'll talk about pie eating later. When it comes to being a Roman Catholic from New York, these are the rules. Every day but Sunday, you do whatever you want. And don't disrespect your mother.
Ow! Why'd you hit me?
Haven't you read your Bible? An eye for a tooth. So stop telling God I'm a slut.
Why'd you hit me?
What? I thought it was a thing.
There's only one person who truly understands me. Brenda, come here to me.
Whoa, here?
Yes, I can't wait any longer.
It's your dime.
Let us pray. God be with you, my sweet.
Yeah, whatever. Back at you.
Hey, how was the date?
Magical. We baptized 3 Jews today. Granted, they were tied up, but still.
Anything yet?
He won't touch me. I tried everything. Showing him my lower back tattoo at benediction, eating a banana during morning mass, and sexting him photos of my Bing Bing during the 10th station of the cross. He thought it was a painting of Noah on the ark.
I'm so ashamed.
Don't be. Or do be. Honestly, I don't give a shit.
Aw, man, I forgot to get her to stamp my card. Petey, can I talk to you?
I'm busy, Pop. I'm making Brenda a diorama of the rapture. Look, that's us ascending to heaven, while the rest of the planet burns in hellfire.
Look, son, I gotta tell you something. I did this thing for you. Maybe I shouldn't have, but my dad did it for me. I was just trying to help.
Jesus will see your good intentions, even if no living human does.
Well, Brenda's not really who you think she is. She's a college student I hired to, show you a good time.
What do you mean hired? That's ridiculous. She loves me.
Does she ever ask if you're a cop?
Every day. And I ask her if she's a cute little bunny.
Are your dates in 1-hour increments?
So she's a fan of time management. What does that prove?
Do lots of men recognize her on the street?
She comes from a big family with a lot of uncles who like to spank her. So what?
She's a prostitute.
What? We haven't even kissed.
That's kind of their thing.
Damn you! Why do you try to ruin everything for me? Why can't you just let me have a happy ending?
That's exactly what I was paying for! This might not be the best time to tell him I used his college fund.
I don't care what he says. Brenda is not a prostitute. I refuse to believe it. That doesn't prove anything.
I will let you pay me for sex.
Aw,
Daddy, can I have a sit down?
Sure, princess. What's troubling you?
Well, hypothetically speaking, if you were shaking down someone and a cop got wise and started shaking you down, what would you do?
Aw, Gina, we went over this in kindergarten. Always pay off the cops first.
You'd give him what he wanted?
Sure. Paying off a cop ain't a crime. Well, it is, but you know what I mean. It's a cost of doing business.
But I can't give this little rat-nosed goobans what he wants. He wants everything. It'll cost me a fortune. Hypothetically speaking.
Oh, my little angel. In a situation like that, you got no choice but to hit him where it hurts.
His kneecaps. I knew it.
Oh, kneecaps. You're so adorable. These little kneecaps?
Daddy,
These little kneecaps?
Stop.
Gina, I gotta talk to Dad alone.
Sure. Just remember what I told you.
Petey, what's the good word?
Well, Pop, I want to say that I forgive you. I know that you were just trying to help me by hiring Brenda.
Thanks. And I'm sorry it didn't work out with your little hooker girlfriend.
Says who? I hate the sin, but I'm still in love with the sinner. I'm gonna save Brenda.
But keep it under an hour.
And when Chaucer said, ahoy, did he really mean ahoy? Excuse me, what are you doing?
Brenda! You don't have to sell your body for sex. I'll take care of you. Brenda!
Young man, there's no Brenda here.
Yes, there is. She's right there. 6 no, 7 rows up, 4 no, 5 seats to the left. The prostitute. You know, Brenda, raise your hand.
What the hell are you doing here?
I'm here to save you. I know the truth and I don't care. Our relationship is stronger than the strongest man on earth.
First of all, my name is Stella. Second, you don't know shit about shit. Our relationship was just business. You think I like spending my free time in a church? I'm a hooker, for God's sake.
Stella, what are you saying? We spent all that time together. Are you trying to tell me it was for nothing?
No, it was for $1,000 an hour. Standing here talking to you is for nothing.
Excuse me, but may I use the...
Fuck off!
You okay, kiddo?
Don't bother trying to cheer me up. It'll never happen. First science let me down, now religion. There are no answers. Life sucks.
You know, I remember when I was 15. Man, I was awkward. Overweight, pimples, 4 fingers on each hand. But life got better and it will for you.
How can you be so sure?
This is your time, the age of the nerd. And who's a bigger nerd than you? No one, that's who. One day, you'll invent some cool computer doohickey, and before you know it, you'll be knee-deep in Asian chicks.
Really?
Would I lie to you?
You just spent the past week lying to me.
Nothing gets by my boy.
You know, I have been working on a new memory enhancement chip. I'm up to a 60% increase in recall with only a 20% chance of death.
Count me in. I'll be your first customer. And you know who that'd be good for? What's his face? You know who I mean, the guy with the thing we met in the place.
This is kind of a happy ending, huh, Pop?
No, you don't get the concept of a happy ending at all.
How you doing? I'm Gina Falcone. I may only be a kid, but I ain't no bedwetting twerp. I take care of myself. Like this one time back in New York. Hey, Ma! Pops! Where is everybody? The rest of the family was in such a rush to get to Coney Island, they left me. Home alone. So it was up to me to protect our house and have a little fun.
I was expecting a kid to set cute little traps.
This is almost too easy.
Easy? You know, when you say that, you really devalue what we do.
Yeah, I don't like kiddie movies. All that violence. It's so fake. When it comes to violence, I prefer what Petey would call realism. Don't bother begging for mercy.
Oh, my poor baby! I'm so... What the hell?
Crap. Busted.
Gina, how many times I gotta tell you? Not in the house. You're gonna get us all pinched.
Anyway, now that we live in the most boring town on the planet, I'm gonna make my own fun. Ma, I'm going out.
Don't forget your mittens.
Is anyone else concerned that she's...
Forget about it!
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds say they helped him, they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
Hey, who threw out a thermometer? It's a pregnancy tester. Cheech, look at this. What's the little minus sign mean?
Whoa, it's negative. Means a baby's coming.
You sure?
Sure, I'm sure. You want another snot-nosed brat running around? No. Pregnant equals negative.
Holy crap, Cookie's pregnant? I can't be a father again. I barely survived the first 3.
You want my advice? Pretend to be happy about this. Then, when she goes to bed, you skip town like a fucking gypsy.
There's my beautiful wife. If you was barefoot, this picture would be perfect.
Okay, what'd you do?
Ooh, was that a kick I felt?
No, it was last night's eggplant palm. What's wrong with you? You fall in the shower or something?
No, I'm talking about our baby.
Jimmy, this test is negative. I was a little late and just, wanted to be sure. But I ain't pregnant. Nobody's pregnant.
Oh, thank you, baby Jesus. This is the happiest day of my life. Next time I'll pull out earlier so you don't gotta worry.
Don't you move, young lady.
That's not mine. It's for a friend. She had a little scare, but everything's fine.
Oh, really? What's your friend's name?
So?
Your father found this. If he knew it was yours, he'd slap a chastity belt on you and swallow the key. Lucky for you, I covered for you.
Phew. Dodged that bullet. Thanks, Ma.
Not so fast, Teresa Maria Falcone. We're not done here. Not by a long shot.
Will you relax? You should just be glad I'm not pregnant. Now we don't have to guess who the father is. Oh! Think before you talk, Teresa. What are you doing?
They're gonna need your measurements down at the nunnery.
Hey, McCool, thanks for meeting me. We had a little scare and I'm gonna need some rubbers. A case a week should do. Don't tell God.
Can't you just buy them at the drugstore?
What? You could just walk in and buy them up here? In the old neighborhood, you needed to sit down with Father O'Malley and the doctor's note.
I had a connection upstate. One of the first guys to carry the French tickler.
Are we finished here, Jimmy?
McCool, what gives? Who died?
Oh, just my career. A letter intended for my lady friend was mistakenly mailed to Premier O'Shea's office.
So slap the mailman around.
A fellow civil servant? Never. The problem is the letter contained photos of me. Playfully erotic ones.
Oh!
When the Premier returns from his trade mission to Las Vegas, I'll be fired, or at the very least reassigned to one of Canada's bleaker outposts. Like Toronto.
You ought to text your dirty pictures, like I do.
A true gentleman does not text boudoir photographs to a lady.
It's a picture of your bing bong. Quit trying to class it up.
You're right. There's nothing classy about what I did. For Canada! Where all degenerates wind up in Toronto.
Poor bastard. You know, if we steal them pictures back for him and save his job, he'll owe us big time.
Let's do it. We'll be ass deep in French ticklers.
Can you believe she's making me wear an ankle monitor?
Be careful what you say with that thing. It has speech recognition. Anything about boys and/or sex, and you get a shock. Even by mom standards, it's a bit draconian.
My social life is falling apart, and you're talking about Star Trek? I'm only allowed to go to school and then straight home. What am I gonna do?
Maybe focus on all the great things you can do at school.
That's what got me in this mess.
No, I mean an after-school club.
Club, huh? Photography, full. Drama club, full. Witchcraft for beginners, full. All the good clubs are full. What's future business leaders?
I thought it was a recruiting front for the Conservative Party, but it's just a club where you learn about sales and marketing.
Ooh, maybe they'll be cute boys.
You're late. I told you to come straight home from school.
I was doing school stuff. I joined the Future Business Leaders Club.
Oh, please, you don't fool me for a second. You're just trying to stay away from here as long as possible.
I'll have you know I am full of, what do they call them? Viable consumer innovations.
You're full of something, all right. Tomorrow, you come straight home from school. None of this phony club crap, you hear me?
But, Mom, the one time I'm not lying, and you...
End of discussion.
Oh, yeah? I'm gonna come up with an idea that's gonna knock your socks off.
You want to knock my socks off? Get your virginity back!
Gotta think of a product. I'll show her. Think. God, thinking's hard. And so is this chair. My butt's killing me. Europa! I think I got it!
What's going on in here?
I'm taking the lead on the O'Shea heist, Jimmy.
So what's with these mooks?
It's the team. I call them Cheech's 11, minus 6. Wait, how many of us are there, not including me?
What's wrong with you? We're stealing some mail, not robbing a casino.
Why you always gotta stomp on my ideas?
Mainly 'cause they're insane.
But I already gave everybody code names in case we get pinched. This here's Mr. Red.
You're a freaking racist.
Race ain't got nothing to do with it. Now sit down, Geronimo. This is Mr. Brown. 'cause he smells like a toilet. All right, Dale, Mr. Red. You're gonna shoot an arrow through the window so I can shimmy up.
But I'm terrible with a bow and arrow.
I thought you said you was an Injun.
I thought this was gonna be a sex orgy.
All right, meeting's over. Cheech, you ain't in charge no more.
Well, I had a good run.
Today's modern woman faces many challenges, but none compare to the very real problem of BAS, bony ass syndrome.
Oh, here we go.
Ladies and awkward teen boy, I give you... Hang on. Ass jacks!
Whoa! I'd love to get one of those for my girlfriend. If I, had a girlfriend.
Hey, this is fun! Now I see why guys like these so much.
Teresa, it's great you're applying yourself to something besides boys, but this is the stupidest thing I ever seen.
Well, Ma, the stupidest thing you've ever seen is setting the Twitterverse on fire.
Who the hell goes on the internet to look for big butts?
Judging from Ass Jax's followers, flat-bottom girls with low self-esteem who want to jack up their asses. And a lot of dirty old men. Probably not our target market.
Those are my Instagram followers, you idiot.
Look at all the orders rolling in for Ass Jacks. I never thought I'd say this, but Teresa, you're brilliant.
I don't want to rain on your parade, but how are you gonna fill 510, 12, 50 orders?
Ma, you just don't have any vision.
Oh, my vision's fine. I see a bunch of kids who think they're gonna make a mint off rubber underpants.
But Mom, pre-sales like this mean startup capital and...
Save it for the shareholders, Mr. Google.
Teresa, as your IT manager, I recommend myself for VP of Sales and Marketing.
I'd have to see a resume.
Resume. But I stand on my experience. Remember those great ideas I had for Pop's business?
What, like the public transit getaway?
What do you mean, exact change? Will you just go?
I propose we make a web commercial. Keep this synergy going.
I have no idea what synergy means, and that impresses me. You're hired.
All right, this'll be a cinch. We sweet talk his secretary, get in his office, and grab the envelope.
Say no more, Jimmy. They don't call me old sugar lips for nothing.
Hey, pal, is Premier O'Shea's secretary around?
If you mean administrative assistant, that's me.
A man's secretary! Aboard! Aboard!
What's wrong with you? Guys can have lady jobs. It's the 20th century.
I got spooked, but this is good. Now that it's a guy, we just rough him up and barge in.
In a government building? Are you nuts? We gotta go back to the drawing board.
Sounds good. Now I can finish that picture of a duck. Where's my crayons?
Our first commercial. I'm so excited.
How can you be in a commercial? We're in witness protection.
Mom, it's all right. We thought of that. Watch.
Hey, girlfriend. Do boys ignore you because you have a small bony ass? Then you need Ass Jacks. With Ass Jacks, you'll get so many guys, you'll have to beat them off with a stick. In fact, you'll be beating guys off all over town. You can wear Ass Jacks in the club. Shake that thing. Up on charges? Wear Ass Jacks to court. Ass dismissed. You can even wear them to church.
Bless me, Father, for I have booty.
Don't be a jackass. Go to AskJacks.com and order your Ass Jacks now.
Now what are you gonna do? You actually gotta make the damn things.
Ma, we're already on it.
Wow, how'd you do this?
Simple. I had a vision and told Petey to make it happen.
At first, we considered outsourcing to a Chinese production facility.
But then Petey reminded me that they have a terrible Hunan rice recipe.
Human rights policy.
Whatever. Anyway, as a job creator, I wanted to keep the factory here in the state of Regina.
But I crunched the numbers and the labor costs would kill us, so we automated.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. This is a hell of an operation you got here.
Now, if you'll excuse us, we gotta move some latex butts.
Move it or lose it, Toots!
Hello! I'm the Minister of Fish, Wildlife, and, Nuclear War. We need to get into the Premier's office.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll open it right up. Wait a second. How can you be the Minister of Fish, Wildlife, and Nuclear War when he's standing right over there?
Hello!
I told you we should have used Mr. Brown.
I got a slide. Talk to ya.
You got one!
Straight from the breeder.
Oh, what a sweetie! I'm gonna call you Minxie. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Where the hell did all this crap come from, Teresa? Who's paying for this?
I am. I've been pre-approved for like a zillion credit cards.
This is just like with your boyfriends. Have fun now, pay later.
Oh, you're just bitter because you never did anything with your life.
Excuse me? Never did anything with my life? I raised 3 kids.
Ooh, 3 whole kids. Talk to me when you raise an empire, Ma. Security!
Gina, get your hands off me.
Take it easy. You don't want to slip and fall. Repeatedly. Onto my boot.
So you're a goon for your sister now.
She signs the checks.
I got it! What the hell is that? You're supposed to get an envelope.
Aw, crap. Wrong building. I'll go put it back.
Where's my stuff?
I returned it all.
My handbag collection?
Returned.
My diamond tennis bracelet?
Returned.
The meat dress I bought off Lady Gaga?
Cooked it for dinner.
Really? You just made a $20,000 meat sauce. This isn't fair. Why are you doing this to me?
I'm trying to teach you about personal responsibility.
The ex-stripper mobster's wife is going to tell me, the CEO of Ask Jacks, about responsibility?
Do not talk to me like that, young lady. My house, my rules.
Well then, maybe I won't live in your house, you jealous cow!
Where are you going?
I'm taking my operation overseas! And by overseas, I mean downtown.
Go ahead and move out. You're never gonna make it. This town's gonna eat you alive. And your little dog, too. You're gonna come crawling back. You'll see. My baby!
This meat sauce tastes like sweat.
Ma, how'd you find me? Ah, right. This is the living room, and this is a room for the Siamese.
Your cats have their own room?
What cats? The one on the right doesn't actually work here. Popo! Tea. Special blend.
What's with the munchkin?
That's Popo, my Burmese manservant. He does what you do, only more and better.
Teresa, I'm trying to mend fences here.
I'm in a condo. There is no fence.
What's in there?
The Ask Jacks Nerve Center.
Eat it, Koji-san. We're the ones with leverage.
Don't make me Fukushima your face.
Mom, we're busy in here.
Oh, this tea's tasty.
It's a blend of jasmine, oolong, and great white shark semen.
Teresa, I know you're mad at me, but I miss ya. I want you to come home. I'll even take off the ankle cuff.
Does this mean no more breathing down my neck and getting on my back about boys?
We'll work it out. I'll try not to get on your case so much, but there's gotta be some give and take.
It is kind of lonely here at the top. I'll think about it. Hold on, I gotta take this. It's my attorney's.
Oh, God, I hope she comes to her senses. Minxie? Minxie, wake up! Yo, Minxo, up and at him, come on! Oh, great, you killed the freaking dog. Now Teresa'll never come home. Nah. Sorry, Minxie. Nothing personal.
Oh my God! Ma, what is wrong with you? You're trying to kill my dog, you psycho!
No, he's already dead. I'm just getting rid of...
I was right. You are a jealous cow. But to take it out on poor Minxie? You know, my lawyers told me to get legally emaciated. I wasn't gonna do it, but now I am.
You're thin enough, young lady.
No, wait. Emancipated. It means I'm being freed from ya, like the slaves were in the 60s.
You're divorcing me? That's it! Petey, Gina, let's go.
Hey, they're still on the clock.
Get in the car, now!
This is kidnapping.
They're my kids. I'll nap them all I want.
Ha ha! Who got the leverage now, Petey-san?
Here, let me get the rope. How do you do that?
Do what?
I got it!
I can't wait to see them pictures.
You can't wait to see naked pictures of McCool?
What? I like photography. Now we're talking. It ain't a real heist unless you're spilling blood.
Crap, it's O'Shea!
Ah, me darling, let me show you the end of me rainbow.
You think they're doing it?
Hey, Petey.
Are you wearing ass jacks right now?
No.
Good. Then it's safe to sit down. Check the link I sent you. The ass jacks are fine until you try to sit down.
O-M-G.
There's so many lawsuits, I stopped counting. It's over, Teresa.
What about my money?
If I were you, I'd put on a ball cap and sunglasses and get the hell out of that building quick.
Oh, Popo. At least I'll always have you.
Actually, my name is Edward and my paycheck bounced. So I ate your dog.
There, I'm done. All right, me darling. Back to Vegas with you.
Good morning, Premier O'Shea. A few days ago, I inadvertently sent you some personal mail. I've come to apologize and beg your forgiveness.
Grab it off the desk, boyo. I'm hitting the showers. Can't run the government covered in body glitter, smelling like a Reno cat house.
Stompin' Tom Connors! What are you two doing in here?
We was saving your job. You owe us one.
Boy, listening to a guy hump all night sure makes you hungry. Want to get some sausage?
Why are you wet? It's not even raining.
You were right, Ma. I'm crawling back, broke, homeless, and unemployed. Go ahead, say I told you so.
Nah, I think you learned a bigger lesson than I ever could have taught you.
I sure did. I learned if I'm gonna take a pregnancy test, I should do it at the mall bathroom.
That's what you got from this? Nothing about being responsible or thinking before you do stuff.
Nope.
Ah, forget it. I'm just glad you're back.
Oh, boy. It's good to be home.
How you doing? It's me, Gina. Yeah, I'm driving. I'm not wearing a seatbelt neither. Blow me. Before Pops became the fattest stool pigeon in history, he was my hero. If there was an award for Father of the Year, Pop would have got it.
Dog Francesco says hello.
Then this happens.
So I look at the FBI guy and say, "You stinking feds can blow me. I ain't testifying against nobody." Then the man from the Fed says, "But the mob is gonna kill you and your whole family, Jimmy." You with me so far, kid?
I get it. You're turning rat.
Just wait, there's more. "If you testify, we can give you immunity.
Do you know what immunity means?
Enough with the Fugget puppets!
Oh!
Now, Pops is the puppet and the feds are the ones pulling the strings.
This is the thanks I get for saving all your lives.
And if you don't think I'm better off dead than living in Canada's icy butt crack, forget about it.
Let me tell you something about a friend of ours named Jimmy. I made the wise guy and the capo with the gambini. But when he found out that they'd be whacking Uncle Cheech, he'd take the boss, he threw him from the 19th floor suite. Wasn't much along till the mob all wants him dead. So Jimmy had no choice but to talk to all the feds. The feds will say they helped if they could use him as a pawn. So he ratted out his friends and moved to Saskatchewan. Forget about it. Forget about it. Forget about it. Oh, forget about it.
You clowns think you can avoid me? We have nap time together every day. Now cough it up.
The new kid already took our money.
What are you little crap stains trying to pull? Who's this new kid? Just give me another wedgie and let me go. Another wedgie? Who gave you the first one? Ah, this is gonna be fun. Yeah! Hide behind the skinniest statue on Earth, dumbass! I know this looks bad, but for once, I'm innocent.
I think the furnace is on the fritz. What's 10 degrees in American?
Dunno. Depends on the exchange rate.
Apologies for the intrusion, but I'm here to save the day.
What's with the pantyhose?
It's a unitard. I'm Maple Man. Maple Man? Canadian superhero? Fighting minor infractions and belligerents everywhere?
You look unitarded, Captain Leaf.
Teresa, why are you dressed up as Sapling Girl? Maple Man's trusty sidekick, who's always getting him out of sticky situations?
I'm just wearing what they gave me for my job as a booth babe at Regina Comic-Con.
Do you know what this means?
Of course not.
You'll be working with Bentley Withermoon, the renowned actor who plays Terrence Timber, a.k.a. Maple Man!
Sounds like a lot of nerds. I better bring my pepper spray.
Teresa, you have to introduce me to him. So much of my belief system is based on the teachings of Maple Man.
Well, it's $100 for an autograph, $300 for a photo, or $1,000 to brush his hair.
I have to go sell my stamp collection. Hey, can I borrow your brush?
Gina, you have irreparably damaged school spirit here at Celine Dion Elementary.
Don't worry, our hearts will go on.
The only place that'll accept you now, my dear, is Our Lady of Peace School for Wayward Girls.
Not the nuns. No! Anything but the nuns!
That's right. Enjoy that juice while you still can. The only snacks the nuns will give you are warm holy water and stale body of Christ. Yummy! Thank you for coming, Mr. McDougal.
I came as soon as I got your call. You got a real sultry phone voice.
Well, I'm afraid Gina's in a great deal of trouble.
Your fancy skeleton statue nearly crushes her, and she's the one in trouble? You got a lot of nerve, Professor. Next thing you know, she'll be blaming you for this hat that I stole off the special ed kid. Well, we talked her down to a one-day suspension. Pretty good for your old man, huh?
Just wait till I get my hands on that kid who framed me.
Knock out his teeth for me, will you? I miss reading Rainbow for this.
5 seconds and I'll be shaking hands with a syndicated television legend.
Okay, that's it for today. Maple Syrup Man will be back tomorrow. For some reason.
Teresa! Teresa! Introduce me!
Tabitha, I had some notes regarding your booth-babing skills. Shall we discuss them over a drink?
Sorry, I left my fake ID at home.
Don't worry. No one asks for ID in my hotel room.
Yeah, no. I'm really tired from wincing at people's breath all day.
Most girls in your position would leap at the chance to get a few tips from an industry veteran.
Sorry you were in the war, but thanks anyway. See you tomorrow.
Teresa, you gotta introduce me to...
Buzz off, nerd! Oh, Petey! I didn't recognize you in your pajamas!
Can I ask you a question.
Shoot.
You ever worried
I said shoot. Come on, it's your turn.
Oh, right.
Ha! You missed. What a loser.
Cheech, you ever worry things are slipping out of your control?
Yeah, but I got special underpants for that.
It's this mystery kid at school. He's haunting me, and I don't even know what he looks like.
The kid without a face? How am I supposed to sleep now? Let me tell you, Francis Bacon once said... No, wait, it was Kevin Bacon. He said, knowledge is power.
Yeah! I should snoop around, find out who this kid is. Good idea, Cheech. Oh, and if you call me a loser again, I'll slice your fucking nuts off.
Ooh, you're tough, but fair. Get the file on the new kid and check the teacher's lounge for snacks. Not in that order.
What the hell is this?
In case you gotta hack into the mainframe or some shit.
Hey, why is my locker open? What the hell is this?
It's a picture of the best summer of my life.
Carmine!
I'm back! Oof!
That's for getting me suspended. Not that I care, but still. And that's for breaking Celine Dion.
What was that for?
That's 'cause I missed you. I'm impressed. Must have took a lot of determination to track us down.
You know, your pop killing my pop and all, it gets you out of bed in the morning. That, and I wanted to see you again.
Muscling in on my marks was a nice touch. And you're short.
Shut up! I grew 1 1/4 inches since last summer.
I mean on the vig, you chiseling mook.
I got expenses. Taking a cab all the way from Brooklyn wasn't cheap. The meter's still running. You want to lift to your house?
What was I, born yesterday?
Come on, I'm gonna find Cheech sooner or later. Hopefully sooner. These vendettas take a lot out of you.
Well, good luck finding him. The guy's a phantom. He lives in the shadows and moves as silent as a warm breeze.
Hurry up, Gina. Cheech Falcone is getting bored.
Anyway, Carmine, I ain't gonna make getting to Cheech easy for you.
I wouldn't want you to. Last time I had any real fun was when you and me mixed it up at camp.
You mean when I kicked your ass?
How do you know I didn't let you kick my ass?
And the gloves are off.
If you say so. I left you a juice box and some crackers. See you soon.
You backstabbing son of a whore! Open this door right now and I'll let you keep some of your limbs. Fruit punch. Oh, you remembered my favorite!
What's she doing here?
Replacing someone who doesn't know how to play ball.
Oh, I know how. Just not with yours.
Sadly, Tabitha, you lack the talent to portray a convincing sapling girl.
Like it takes talent to have a unitard jammed up your butt.
I'll have you know I majored in unitards at Juilliard.
Come on, Petey. Let's get away from Doctor Who wants me to touch his wiener.
But I sold my stamp collection!
I told you the furnace wouldn't fix itself. Now the toilet water's frozen.
I know, I've been chipping yellow ice all night trying to get my cell phone out.
Cheech dropped a deuce and it's just sitting there, mocking me. That's it. I'm calling the repairman.
Is Cheech here?
Nope.
Damn it! Between you and me, you don't really like Cheech much, do ya?
What are you talking about? He's great! I mean, he's all right. He means well. Actually, he doesn't, but he's my uncle. What do you want?
But if he wasn't around no more, we'd be okay, right?
Maybe you would, but who the hell would I hang out with? What, did you kill him? How'd you do it? Me and Ma have a bet. Holy crap! I was kidding around. You did kill him. Jesus Christ, Gina!
I didn't touch him! I haven't seen him since last night! It's all my fault!
Kid, relax. I saw him an hour ago. He went to them Nerd Olympics with Teresa. Why do you think he was dead?
I'll tell you on the way. Come on. And I wasn't crying.
What do you mean you can't get here for 2 days? It's so cold I can see Cheech's breath.
I thought Comic-Con was gonna be a comedy show for convicts, you know, where every punchline is, don't drop the soap.
You know who should be in prison? Bentley Withemoon.
He almost was. 3 times, but he always got off. It's ironic. Nothing sticks to Maple Man.
Why are you sticking up for him? The guy's a pig.
He's not a pig. He's the product of the forbidden love between man and maple tree.
You just can't see the real him past your nerd boner. By the way, you should wear a jock under that costume.
Man, I ain't seen so much butt crack since we extorted the plumbers union.
Maybe there was something else you did wrong?
He fired me because I wouldn't put out.
What?
Guy sounds like a creep. No respect for the ladies. Yo, space jugs. Let's see if I can come in peace.
Cookie, shame on you for even thinking of calling a repairman when you have me.
A housewife? Alone? A repairman? Oh, that reminds me of a dirty movie I saw.
Does it? Strange. There's nothing like using your hands to bring back the heat. Good thing I brought my big tool.
That was a line in the movie. Did you ever appear
I don't know what you're referring to, Cookie. I'm just here to perform some sweaty, dirty work.
That's another line! Ah, you're the Randy repairman!
Damn my gambling days. I knew that video would come back to haunt me.
Sir, can I see your wristband?
How is this the first I'm hearing about Gambini's kid?
What, I gotta tell you every little thing?
You doing our lives are at stake? What if he squealed on us to the mob?
Then we'd be having this conversation in hell.
The day Cheech gets taken out by a 6-year-old, I'll eat my shirt.
Well, get ready to choke down some polyester, 'cause this kid's the real deal.
Got a little crush there, kid?
Yeah. I mean, no! Shut up, dumbass!
All right, to be continued. Now, let's find Cheech quick before we wind up relocated to Yellow Horse or White Knife or some f***ing place. God, you can almost smell the virginity in here.
Hello?
I'm down here. How you doing? I'm Gina's friend.
That's funny, because Gina doesn't have any friends.
Oh, you calling me a liar, Gina's mom? Nobody calls me a liar. Where do you get off? What, did somebody drop a deuce in your cereal this morning? You dried up old floozy?
Oh, yeah, okay, now it makes sense. Come on in and wait for her.
So, what's a guy gotta do to get some milk and cookies around here?
Oh, you're a hungry little spark plug, ain't ya?
Yeah, hungry for revenge. Good one.
Hello? Cookie?
Nice to finally meet you, Cheech. You're bigger than I imagined.
Has everyone seen my movie?
Who wants cookies? Hey, where'd you go? Oh my god, oh my god!
Hey, you're not Cheech.
No shit, you little monster!
Oh, Jesus, McCool!
Where did it go? Where did it go? It's gone.
Hold me, Randy. Tighter.
Cookie, get a hold of yourself. Who was that crazed demon child?
It was Gina's friend.
Oh, that explains a lot. But why was he after Cheech?
I don't know. Let's go down to the comic book convention and ask him.
A comic book convention? And I get to kill Cheech? Double win! Gah!
Jeez, I hope Pop's having better luck finding Cheech than I am.
Psst. Ow, Gina!
That's for locking me in my locker. Thanks for the snacks, though. Hey, can I ask you something? Say you do off Uncle Cheech. What next?
Oh, I got plans. I want you and me to run away together. Hit the open road like Bonnie and Clyde.
You want to get gunned down in slow motion at the end of an old movie?
No, I mean the bank robbing parts.
But none of the kissy parts.
Ew, you're gross. Maybe the huggy parts.
Don't get your hopes up, sicko. But look, do you really gotta kill my uncle?
Of course I do.
Good luck finding Cheech in this joint. The man's a master of disguise and concealment. He could be standing right behind me and you'd never know.
Yo, Gina, spot your Uncle Cheech a couple of bucks for a slice, will you?
Damn it!
I've been looking for you, mister.
Not another one. Look, Junior, I know what you're thinking, but I ain't your father.
Holy crap, you're even dumber than the legends. Time to put you out of my misery.
Yo, look, everybody! Fugget from Game of Thrones!
Funny, huh? They never look as tall in person.
But this is official police business. Let me in.
Not until I see a wristband, sir.
Can we wrap this up soon, Sugar Cheeks?
Oh.
I'm getting writer's cramp.
Hold!
What's the meaning of this, you me wannabe?
In Season 1, Episode 4 of The Adventures of Maple Man, you vowed to stand against injustice, no matter where it occurred, even if the hour was late and the location less than convenient.
If you want to quote the show to me, that's an extra $60.
Silence! Maple Man stands for fairness, equality, and decency. You stand for none of those things, you egocentric, misogynist hypocrite!
How dare you!
How dare you, sir? You have no right to fill the sacred Maple Man unitard.
Security?
Sure, hide behind your goons. Oh, hi, Jetsy. Ah! Maple Man, thank God you're here. I fell through this table.
Would Cheech McDougal please proceed to the information desk? That's the big table near the front door. If you get confused, tell a grown-up you're lost. Over and out.
Well, if it ain't Jimmy Falcone.
Oh, come on! Look at you, excuse me. Cheech McDougal, do not come to the information desk. Repeat, do not
make up your mind.
Gee, kid, you got the same psychotic spark in your eye as your old man.
I also got his propensity for violent, blood-soaked revenge. And his inability to whistle.
Kid, look, I owe you a huge apology. I'm sorry for what happened with your pops. He was well, I won't say a good man. He was a man. Let's leave it at that.
You call that half-assed tap dance an apology? You murderized him!
He was gonna kill my uncle, then I would've had to kill him back, so we skipped a step. But don't take it out on Cheech. I'm the guy you want.
Don't worry. I promised Gina I'd never touch you.
Who's worried? But that's nice. She's a good kid.
Oh, she's great!
Easy there, Romeo. But listen, you kinda already got your revenge on me.
How do you figure?
Look at me. Look around you. I'm living like a schmuck here. I mean, my life ain't bad, but it's a far fucking cry from good. Know what I mean?
Oh, for Christ's sake. For the last time, kid. I never banged your mother.
Let me tell you something, you ignominious little snot stain. I am a classically trained actor. If it weren't for all the money I make and during these weekends with you halitosis-ridden cretins, I'd never be caught dead in this asinine outfit, providing masturbatory fantasy fodder for overgrown adolescent twerps. And furthermore, I hate Canada, and Maple Man can gobble my knob!
Did you get that, Teresa?
He's a one-take wonder. And post.
I hate Canada, and Maple Man can gobble my knob!
You look fat in that suit.
Teresa! That's not nice.
What? Bitch took my job.
I told you I wouldn't make this easy for you, so you're gonna have to go through me.
You know, for a guy you can't stand, you sure do seem to care a lot about Cheech.
Trust me, this is killing me. I'm gonna regret it the next time he opens his mouth.
Wait a sec. Does your mother do hoop waxes down at the Korean spa?
See what I mean?
All right. I changed my mind about Orphan Cheech, but not about...
What?
That sounds mushy.
So, spit it out.
Nah, some things are better left unsaid.
What are you, chicken?
Shut up! I'm no chicken. You're a chicken.
Yeah, I'm rubber, you're glue. Just shut the up and tell me.
I didn't change my mind about how much I like you.
I'm glad about that. And being glad hurts my face.
You make my face hurt too, Gina. So, what do you say you and me shake down a couple of these booths?
Why not? These dorks have been bullied all their lives. They know the drill.
You're under arrest for assaulting a police officer, young man. It's maximum security juvie for you. It'll be no picnic, my fine friend. Lights out by 10 and only 4 hours of social media per day.
McCool, wait! Guess I'll have to take a rain check.
Guess so. But those blowjob screws won't keep me down for long. You gonna wait for me?
Screw that.
That's my gal.
Well, son, I hope you picked up some comics to read where you're going. For Canada! A dumping ground for American culture since 1867!
I knew it! There is a more north!
Yes, Jimmy, and this is where we'll be until I'm certain the elusive Carmine Gambini is no longer a threat.
How soon did he give you the slip?
Somewhere between the washrooms and the parking lot.
That's my boy.
Petey, did you see how many hits our Maple Man video got?
Yeah, but look what they're calling it. Idiot fan, pwned by Maple Man.
I can't take this no more. I'm walking home. I'll just head south. How hard can it be? Which way is south?
We're so far north, it's all friggin' south!
Oh, God! Oh!